Hello everyone. In our last video, we explored the general ledger batch list in Sage 300 ERP. Today, we will take a step forward and cover GL journal entry in the Sage 300 ERP. This session will include how to enter a new batch in Sage 300 ERP, understanding how transactions flow into the general ledger module, viewing and modifying transactions before posting, and printing the error batch to analyze the cause and resolve the issue. So, let's get started. Accessing the journal entry screen. To begin, navigate to the General Ledger (GL) module and select GL Transactions. From here, double-click on Journal Entry to open the batch entry screen. The first field you'll see is the batch number, which is automatically assigned by the system. At the top, you have navigation buttons to browse through batches, moving to the first, previous, next, or last batch. You also have the Finder option, which lets you view all open batches. By clicking on it, you can select a batch and make any necessary modifications. We'll cover batch searching in more detail in a separate video. Creating a new batch. To create a new batch, click the plus symbol icon. The system will generate a new batch number automatically. In the description field, enter a meaningful name, for example, capturing expenses for March 2025. Adding journal entries. Now that we have a batch, we can begin adding journal entries. Each batch can contain multiple entries, helping accountants group related transactions together for easier posting. The system is ready for the first entry by default. Enter the description for the entry, let's say, telephone expenses for March 2025. The document date and posting date are set based on the session date, but you can change them if needed. The GL source is automatically set to journal entry since we are manually entering the transaction. If you need to book a provisional entry for this year and auto-reverse it in the next fiscal year, you can enable the auto-reversal option. Entry types and account selection. Select the entry type. If this is a tax-related entry, choose either sales or purchase to apply tax groups automatically. For standard journal entries, use the standard option and manually select accounts. Now, let's add accounts for this journal entry. Search for the telephone expense account using the Finder. Select the account and enter the debit amount, for example, $100. Press Insert on your keyboard to add a new line. Choose the petty cash account to balance the entry by crediting it with $100. Customizing the entry screen. Sage 300 ERP allows customization of the entry screen for better visibility. You can hide columns by right-clicking and selecting Hide Column. If needed, you can restore hidden columns or rearrange them by dragging. For example, if you want the date column to appear first, simply move it before other fields. Once all details are entered, review the entry and save it. Posting the batch. After entering transactions, the batch needs to be posted. Select the batch and click Post. If there are any errors, the system will display a message. To diagnose errors, check the GL Posting Journal report or scroll to the right to see the error column. Double-click the error entry to view details, for example, cannot post to a future year. If the fiscal year isn't open for posting, enable it and retry. Once corrected, return to the batch, click Post, and confirm. The system assigns a posting sequence number, indicating successful posting. You can now print the posted batch report for record keeping. That's it for today's session. We covered creating a new batch, adding and modifying journal entries, posting transactions and resolving errors. In the next video, we'll dive deeper into batch reports and financial impacts. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next session.